Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Let's see what happens in May. Should get peace with the Germans, and then it's just the Austrians left. Peace signed. Do I want any of their ships, or just the money? You know what I could do? I can take all their shitty pre-dreadnought battleships and thus force them to build some actual dreadnoughts for the next war. I can do that. Fleet. I now have some German battleships somewhere. Siegfried, Schließen, and Beowulf. Yeah, these are all pre-dreadnoughts, useless. And then just scrap them. A good plan. If I may say so myself. Let's force an encounter with the Austrians. And see, this is still ticked. Nice. Okay. So maybe it's gotten fixed. I don't know. Yeah. Only at war with the Austrians now. Finances are still good because I'm still at war. 3.5 billion in naval funds. My 3-inch guns are ready. Improved barbette system, yes, I want that. Discovery is not clear yet. Cruiser design, question mark. Next turn. This is almost a battle. Almost. Because these are just pre-dreadnoughts, and these are not very good heavy cruisers. Fine. Target practice. That's basically what it is. I'm gonna have my destroyers just retreat. Because I don't need them. Division 1 battleships. Both are Bulwark class. These guys are already lined up in a way I like. And so are these. These guys are not. But I can just have them sail off individually. Alright. I think this is my new light cruiser class, yes. So they should have some decent tower spotting. East. Okay. It's still the battleship spotting things first. HE on the secondaries. It's a mix of St. George and Crescent class heavy cruisers. Okay, now we can slow down to cruising speed of 18 knots. Except for the light cruisers, you can just not make yourself into big targets. Okay, one battleship is almost dead already. Here we go. Keep my lines somewhat going. The Adria to be going down. Donegal is falling behind. Let's reduce speed further. Front line of heavy cruisers are really taking a beating. I'm gonna try and get my battleships to come out in front and just tank for the cruisers. the weather like? Minus 12.5. Just keep focusing this poor heavy cruiser. Kill these, you can retreat. Donegal, you can also retreat, I guess. And Nelson, you can join. You can actually join Division 2. I'll try and not forget my light cruisers. They're in this fight too. Now let's punish that poor battleship for being a pre-dreadnought. Orlando is still doing pretty okay, actually. Just follow. She should be going down. Thesis. You could also retreat. You've taken enough damage. And yeah, this is Division 2. Orlando. You're kind of slow. I'm just gonna end it. 3 heavy cruisers escaped. Live to tell the tale. Peace treaty, yeah. Fine. Let's set the ports that these new heavy cruisers are gonna spawn in at. I can't pick Portsmouth. I guess it's full. So Scapa Flow then. Yeah, Portsmouth is pretty much full. Alright. Alright. Let's keep going. See what happens. Peace signed. I'm gonna do what I did to the Germans. I'm gonna take all your battleships and then just scrap them. I only got 2. And now my finances are poop. Because I'm no longer at war. So yeah. Yeah. Maybe I can provoke a war with the Italians next? I think I might. Attention. Interesting news, sir. Austro-Hungarian Empire warns their head of Admiralty, Maximilian Dablebski von Sterneck, for his excessive naval expenditures. He may soon be replaced if he continues to underperform. Interesting. Dreadnought improvements 2. That gives me Dreadnought 3. Alright. Let's keep going a couple more turns. And then let's design a new Dreadnought. Political situation. I need to stop being friendly with other nations. Germany is still at war with Italy. Italy is at war with Germany and Austria-Hungary. France is peaceful with everyone, and so am I. Are they building any new ships? Finished construction of battleship Fritjof. But I have no idea if that's a dreadnought or a pre-dreadnought. Hull strengthening 2. That gives me dreadnought 2. Okay, Austrians can now build 1,000-ton destroyers. So they're further ahead than I am in that aspect. Alright. Let's what more do I want? Yeah, I want to design a new dreadnought right now. Or do I? Let's find out. Let's remove that priority. Let's remove that priority. Let's get the next Krupp armor first. Let's speed through a couple more turns. Let's see, my fleet. That's a Maria Teresa class. Maria Teresa. St. George. I can mothball some ships to save money. Is that the last of my old light cruiser class? I think it is. Scrap. And I can scrap a bunch of my Paladin class destroyers. Paladin. Because I do think my new attack class is much better. And I can mothball all the St. George class heavy cruisers. And I should probably, let's see, which Portsmouth is to full capacity. 11 battleships. Bulwark. It kind of hurts, but the bulwarks in Portsmouth they can go to the scrapyard. At least some of them. Let's see, what was I talking about? Armor quality, Crop 2, 4 months. 4 months and I design a new battleship. 4 months is gonna go quickly because I'm at peace. The submarine things are not added to the game yet. German Empire discovered technology, improved reload mechanism. Italians discovered technology, tube mechanism 3. Torpedo thing. German Empire had the following event. The Austro-Hungarian Empire observed so far the war, but seems to be slowly mobilizing its forces against us, and responded, "This is really concerning." Austro-Hungarian Empire had the following event. We have more enemies lurking for a chance to enter the war against us, as it seems the press in their countries is 100% against us, and responded, we must prepare for the worst case. Voltaire class battleship. French have laid down. Possibly a dreadnought? Is anyone still at war? Italians are at war with the Germans and the Austrians. Fine, they can keep fighting. 2 months for my Crop 2 armor. I'm not gonna design a new battleship now, just before I get Crop 2 armor. That would be kinda pointless. Because that's kind of a big change. Large industrialists proposed a redistribution of the government's budget in favor of the industrial sector at the expense of the Army and Navy budgets. What's your reaction? Army matters are not of your concern, but you know for certain that the Navy's budget should stay as it is. -3 naval prestige, +3 unrest. These business people are ready to sell their homeland for some extra cents. The government should not listen to them and support the Navy more. +1.8% naval budget, -1.5 GDP. You feel unauthorized to interfere in the government's financial policy. gives me a smaller naval budget, but it increases the GDP and national prestige, naval prestige. I think this is the Colin option. And I now have Crop 2 armor. So, let's design a new battleship to replace the bulwark battleships I just scrapped. Oh, that's a beautiful hull. Let's get my pen and paper. This paper is almost completely scribbled over with numbers now. $23.6. And if you've not been paying attention to like the gimmick I've been doing in this campaign, I'm kind of role-playing as Colin from Advance Wars. His gimmick is his units are all 20% cheaper. So how do I figure out what 20% cheaper is in this game where there is no standard cost? I have the AI roll up 5 random designs and I average the cost and then subtract 20%, 25.7. So that's what I'm doing now. 19.4. Let's see, where was my previous yeah, okay. 21.1. So far it looks like I'm getting a bigger budget than when I built my bulwark, no, illustrious class. And 25.6. Okay, let's do the math. Uh, 23.6. 25.7. Now that my numbers are all being bigger, I should maybe just not have the fractions. And 19.4, like around 19.4, I could just call that 19, and 25.7 just call that 26. And then 21.1 and 25.6. Okay, divide by 5. Okay, and multiply by 0.8. Okay, that's 18.5. 18.5. So then, let's Prop 2 armor. Coal fuel, still the best I've got. And let's add some main towers and such. Main tower 6. That's a big main tower. Too bad it only fits like up on this platform. Secondary tower. Oh, I can put the funnel up here or up here. Nice. And then let's add some guns. Okay, now that's just like a baseline. 16.2. I don't need that much range. I do want some speed. Engine efficiency is bad, but with forced boilers, it's still bad. If I put another funnel, that's better. Multiple expansion steam engine, I'm over budget now, but I can reduce that. Now I'm just adding stuff on. Then I'm gonna find what to reduce. Because I think that's the better way. See, the budget is just adding on. Do I want stereoscopic? Or coincidence? Probably stereoscopic for long range accuracy. And I want my 13.9-inch guns to be very long. Okay, now I have a very expensive ship. Let's reduce the beam a bit. Minus 3%. Let's reduce the draft. By lots. And let's reduce the size. If I make it the minimum size. Let's just move stuff around. Until they fit. Okay, my secondary tower disappeared. Let's find room for it once again. Engine efficiency is now better again. Can I get by with the medium funnel? Yeah, well, pretty good. Pretty good. We are at 18.4. And I need to get down to 18.5 is my limit. If I reduce speed to 21, it's not a big decrease. What's like the thing, the number that makes the price skyrocket? It's 25. 24 knots for a battleship. It's gonna be faster than most of the ships in my fleet. That's kind of pointless. 23. That's enough. Okay, let's put you there. Let's go for a cheaper secondary tower. A cheaper and smaller secondary tower. That might be too cheap. Let's see here. Can I fit a barbette? Ship is overweight now. Overweight and over budget. And she's got a bad 4-weight offset. What if I go with something unconventional? Okay, let's remove these again. Why won't it fit down here? None of these front towers fit. Like down here. Would make it so much easier if I could fit the front tower down here. I'm over budget again. If I reduce the beam as well and go with a 20 knot top speed, no, it doesn't help. Because my current illustrious class battleships have 13.5s, 3 turrets and secondaries and a 21 knot top speed. It would be kind of pointless to build this and not have anything better. You know? It would be so nice if that tower would fit down here, because then I could have a barbette there, and I could have super firing front turrets. But I can't, so yeah, no. It's just pointless to try and create a dreadnought on that budget. Because even if it's more of a budget than I had when I was designing the illustrious class, I end up with less of a ship. And that's kind of sad, to be honest. So yeah, no ship. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, I don't. False alarm. Oh, that was a bit of a letdown. I was hoping I would be able to design a nice new dreadnought, but I just can't. The budget is too restrictive. Cruiser design. Oi! Oh! I take back everything I said. We are designing a new battlecruiser. Battlecruiser design. Nice. Alright. Back to the drawing board. Got something new to play with. let's... I'm just gonna roll a couple of times, and if it looks like I can get the same budget I just had with the failed Dreadnought design, then I'm just gonna go with that budget. So my math was not in vain. Yeah, seems to be about the same price point. A little bit cheaper, but okay. Yeah, battlecruiser. A battlecruiser is supposed to be quite fast. It's also supposed to have range, but I don't really feel I need it. Let's go with 28 knot top speed to begin with, and then we can just reduce it. And same with the size. Advanced tower. So my previous budget was 18.5. I'm just gonna go with it. Large, wide funnel. Let's see what I need. Crew quarters, nice. I might need 2 funnels. Or just 1 really big funnel. Like so. Krupp armor, Krupp 2. Multiple expansion. Let's see what I get with that engine. Still bad. Yeah, this is twice as good, but not twice as expensive. So it's a better deal. And I can adjust the exact placement to fit my guns. And same deal. Just add all the stuff. And we are over budget, but that can be fixed. And heavy shells increased. Blah blah blah. Plus 20% barrel length and plus 9. You know what? I'm gonna go with 12-inch guns. I'm gonna go with 12-inch guns, but I'm gonna try and fit 4 turrets. 12-inch long barrels, but I'm not gonna make them 12 point something. What's the cheapest barbette? That one? Alright. Let's shed some cost. 27. 26. Where's like the big jump? 25. 24. 23. 25. 26. It's not a big jump. It's decent. That's okay speed. Can I reduce her down? I can reduce the beam a bit. Make her really, really sleek. Can reduce the draft a bit. Forward offset is bad, but that can be adjusted. Let's just reduce the size until stuff doesn't fit. And rear tower. I want that second turret. Funnel. Can I make do with that one now? 89%. Let's go with the big rear tower again. Two funnels? Yeah, two funnels. That works. Come on, you almost fit. Didn't you just fit there? Come on, you just fit there. Now you fit. Forward offset is bad. Okay, I'm gonna go with the slightly smaller tower. And that funnel. Now that fits. My forward offset is bad again. Let's see if I can just make the ship jump in size. What's like the cutoff here to get that kind of jump? There we go. At 18.194 tons. Can I now go with... No. 100%. It's gonna be a little bit of back and forth. Yeah, no, let's go with this tower. And the big tall funnel. Let's move you back. Everything fits. Everything fits. Forward offset still kind of bad. Everything fits. Everything still fits. Yeah, I can fix that somehow. 17.6. 17.9. Let's see here. Main armor belt. 12 inches. Deck armor. Who needs deck armor on a British battlecruiser? That is never... Reducing deck armor on a British battlecruiser, when did that ever go wrong? 13 inches on the main belt? Yeah, sure. 4 belt, 4 aft belt, 4. Superstructure 2. Now, let's add some secondaries. Ooh. It's gonna blow my budget, and they don't even fit. Alright. These 5-inch guns fit there. Anywhere I can fit like 3-inch single barrels. Two-inch? No? No? Casemates? Ah. Got room for some of those. Let's remove some of those because they made the 4-weight offset bad. That ruins the field of fire from that turret. Come on. Yes, mirror. I think that's a little bit over budget, a tad over budget. But that can be excused. That can be excused, yes. Save design, indomitable battlecruiser. A little bit front heavy, and yeah. But it's my first ship with the ABXY main turret layout, which is nice. Indomitable. Almost to the budget of 18.4. Let's build 5. And they're all going to no. 2 of them are going to Scapa Flow. 3 of them are going to Plymouth. Alright. Nice. That's the end of the episode. I got to design a ship after all. Untick that one. And maybe in the future I get to build something good on the Dreadnought 3 hull. But not now, because the budget would not allow it. That's it for this episode. Goodbye and take care.